reset his router. We are on CTF on lockdown, and I'm going to get straight on board with the Spetsnaz team. Keep those tweets coming in. We'll check them out when this game is over. But we're on board with Prophecy first of all, and I'm on board with Swanee, who has just overextended. Looks a little bit like he's just going to make... No, he hasn't overextended, rather. Just making sure that that flag doesn't get away, but it has done. And it's going to be Maxi with that flag, and he's done a great job of getting away. Swanee in hot pursuit. He has just seen someone at that white car / van. Needs to see if he can make that kill, but that flag has gone underground. Josh with that 2-piece securing that flag. That looks like it's going to be 1-0 to Apex with just over a minute gone. And wow, that's completely against the run of play of what I thought was actually going to happen. I really anticipated it to be Prophecy that we're going to start very well. Obviously Prophecy are actually on the bad side, Apex on the good side. If that has anything to do with it, you would expect Apex to win a little bit more, I guess. But we're on board with Gunshi now. He's just taking down Double T, but gets very weak from a few shots fired cross map via Maxi. And Maxi is able to pick up that kill, and Josh doing some good OBJ work to pick up that flag once again. Swanee in pursuit, but Shane gets the 2-piece there, takes down Double T, and Josh with the nade. As Swanee needs to see if he can make that kill against Excellence on that balcony, but unfortunately wasn't able to. With both flags away from base right now, we're on board with Gunshi. He's overextended. He needs to try and put a stop to this flag. Flag has been picked up once again by Jake. He needs to try and get away. Unfortunately, he can't. Gunshi goes for the pre-fire on the enemy flag rather than looking at the flag carrier that was Maxi, and he gets taken down. That is actually going to be 2-0 to Apex. So for a pickup side, they're looking very, very good in this CTF right now. 2-0, 2 minutes 51 still to go. On board with Gunshi, needs to try and make that kill. Does so, takes down Double T and slaps on Excellency on top Ivy. What brilliant accuracy we've seen there from Gunshi. Sees one more on that B Domo area. Can he get that kill? Very, very weak. Gonna opt to try and back off. Doesn't really know where to run, but decides to go top up. Nice play by Gunshi, just manages to stay alive. Apex once again getting 2 Prophecy players down. Gunshi takes down Maxi, tries to stun Corridor, but has done nothing but stun himself. Knows there's one there, great anticipation. Picks off the kill, but no doubt that Semtex is down as well. So unfortunate play, but Apex once again getting 3 down. Jake needs to just stay alive, doesn't need to do anything too risky. Doing the smart thing, holding his team screens, getting very heavily stunned on that flag though. He's able to take down Double T. The flag carrier challenges, that's excellent. So he's going to run that flag away. Prophecy not looking very good right now. They have a lot of work to do though. Is a huge task to really try and overcome, especially with this 2 minutes still to play. And Apex could easily take a few more wins against the other Warbank, but no Prophecy players seem to even bother chasing with the there. They just left that flag completely. They knew that it wasn't worth risking a relay. Swanee has just seen Maxi bottom up, is able to take down that kill. So nice play, going to try and get those stuns on that B Domo area, as all of Prophecy are now alive back of the flag. And it looks like, oh, Tommy with a 2-piece taking him down. Gunshi and Swanee. Jake knows there's one in front of him and one behind him. Takes down Excellency. There's going to be one more on his flag. 1 minute 30. Prophecy not even able to get anywhere near Apex's flag right now. This is fantastic play coming from Apex. Really are being very, very aggressive. Prophecy just trying to clean up all the Apex players from around their flag before they can even think about progressing forward. Jake sees someone top balcony, decides not to chance. Obviously smart play, has that PB, doesn't want to try and do that. Shane tried to pull the flag away, but immediately got clamped down by Maxi, as Excellency takes down Gunshi as well. 1 minute 6 still to go. Josh takes down Swanee. That's going to leave Jake all by himself. He does take down Josh, making sure Josh does not run that flag anywhere at all, as Excellency takes down Gunshi. With flag has been picked up once again, and Jake with a few choke shots. That's not going to do him any favours. Tommy right behind him, able to pick off that kill as well. And oh, you have to say that's a little bit of a choke, but Swanee is going to try and protect Shane as he runs that flag counter towards Church. Shane has just come to a gunfight. He has Swanee in support. He's going to go for a bit of a Kobe Semtex. Is that going to connect? Doesn't look like it. Going to try and stun, but Swanee not in the best position. Great support from Swanee. Take down Double T. Can he take down that second player? Being going to opt for the stun, but as soon as he looks towards Underground, gets taken down. And now Prophecy, it looked like they're just going to do a little bit of damage limitation. They're not going to push for this flag. They don't need to. Just keep it at 3-0. They do not, by any means, want to let this get to 4-0. 4-0 is going to be a very, very tough task for the Prophecy guys to try and overcome. See Gunshi just checking this far left-hand side. Doesn't want to sway too far away. See if he can get a long shot on the flag. Doesn't look like it. That Apex Maxi is probably going to be right in the back car park. But Gunshi now opting to push a little bit further forward. 2 seconds left. This first side of CTF lockdown is going to end 3-0 in Apex's favour. I'm just looking at the chat. Acid, mate, why are you gone quiet? For many of you that don't know, Acid in the chat is in fact the Apex manager, so he's probably just getting a little bit worried about what he's seeing right now, but I'm sure Apex are going to be able to come all the way back. I wouldn't write them off just yet. We'll go ahead and change. Sorry, Prophecy will be able to come all the way back. We'll get on board with Apex
and we'll see what they can do. Obviously, with that 3-0 lead, I mean, how do you play? Do you play defensive? Would you go for more flags? It wouldn't surprise me if we saw Josh being a little bit aggressive and maybe the other three being a tad more defensive, as Maxi takes Vinci on board with excellence. He's at that B dom area, just going to try and check as many corners as possible. Swanee has taken down Maxi though. Excellence, he needs to flank back and check his flag as Josh takes down Swanee. There was the Prophecy player Excellence was looking for. It was Jake rolling around that flag. Some really intelligent play coming from Excellence as he took down Jake on that back flag. It is heavily stunned though. Needs to be a little careful as Gunshi takes down Josh. Swanee takes down Tommy, but Excellence once again taking down Gunshi. So nice play by Excellence, just doing some great defensive work, which is always good to see from your SMG players. But Tommy, mid-map now, needs to see if he can get himself into a good position to try and take the Prophecy players down off spawn. But quick look at the scoreboard. Apex Josh 17-9. Some people don't think he's that good, but when he has performances like this at LAN, you really cannot underrate him. He is very, very brilliant player, to be honest. He always seems to perform well at LAN, and he's just proving it right now why he is such a rated player at LAN. On board with Tommy, he's in Manny's. Looks like he's going to try and set up for a bit of defensive work. Smart play by Tommy, taking down Gunshi. Excellency takes down Shane, and now Tommy can be a little bit more aggressive on that enemy flag. However, you've got to remember Apex now, they're 3-0 in the lead against Prophecy. Prophecy yet to even touch the Apex flag, and just over 2 minutes still to, just over 3 minutes still to play. And if it stays like this, obviously Apex will go 1-0 in this best of 5 winners bracket semi-final. Still on board with Tommy at Manny's. He has just been taken down though by Gunshi, who was fire. Excellency just throwing those stuns, trying to make sure no one is anywhere near his flag. Doing the smart thing, rushing corridor now with the MP7, and he's completely unchallenged. That surprises me. I would have thought a Prophecy player would have been somewhere near this corridor. Prophecy not playing as well as I thought they would do, especially after what we saw yesterday. They really were playing very strong, but Excellency does take down Jake and fire turns, and unfortunate play. He knew there was going to be one more on balcony, just couldn't make that kill count. Tommy mulling around the enemy flag, 2 minutes 36 still to go. Sees one on balcony, nice play, takes down Swanee, immediately goes into corridor, can't find anyone there just yet, but looking towards backstairs spawn, has spotted one more Prophecy player. Gunshi with the 2-piece and the flag though. Tommy really needs to try and do something important here, takes down Jake and can't pull the flag, but gets heavily stunned, and there is Swanee. Both flags back on base. Very intense gameplay, everything happening so quickly. Shane getting the 2-piece, dropping Josh, and I think Tommy there, as we're on board now with Maxi, who at 3 minutes 11 is just going to chill out on the back of his flag. Doesn't need to do anything aggressive at all. He can afford quite simply just to sit on his flag and just deflect all the Prophecy pressure. Exactly what Maxi's doing. Takes down Swanee, jumps. Nearly took down Shane, but no. Shane denies him, and Jake picking up a kill. Jake with the 2-piece actually getting Josh as well. Excellent, all by himself. Takes down one. Going to try and stun that right side. Now he's going to anticipate after he's throwing that stun. Flag is going to go corridor, but it doesn't look like he has. And in fact, I think he may have done. He is actually stunned. But no, there is the flag at Manny's side. This is going to be an important shot from Tommy. Has got a few hit markers, hasn't actually connected, and I believe Brycey is back in the Skype.
I am back in the Skype call, and I am trying to get back into the game. If you could throw me an invite, we could dual cast on this and, ramp it up, because obviously we have gained a lot of people watching this stream now, so thank you for joining. And I'm going to let you, Benson, keep commentating solo until I can get back in this game.
I'm dropping you the invite right now. There you go, you've got the invite to the game as it stands. Oh wow, Apex have actually just lost the flag. I do apologise, I was inviting Bryce to the game so we can get this dual cast back on. But it is actually going to be 3-1. Prophecy still have a lot of work to do. 1 minute 5 still to go. Prophecy need another 2 flags. Apex now are just going to clamp down and go some hardcore D as Josh gets a nice shot fired there on Jake. Pushing top balcony, top corridor. And is deciding better off that actually. He's going to probably make his way to the enemy flag just in case he needs to go clutch at some point. But Gunshi takes down Double T. Swanee takes down Josh as well. Excellency is going to be in this top art. He gets dropped by Swanee as well. Prophecy look like they could be ready to try and pull his flag. Maxi is top Ivy. Needs to do some defensive work. Does just that. Drops Jake. Pre-aims and pre-fires that little left-hand side archway. But no one was there. And there is finally going to be one more on the flag. Maxi does drop Swanee. So nice play coming from Maxi. Doing everything he needs to do right now. 25 seconds, and this first map is going to go in the favour of Apex. They have taken it very convincingly. 3-1. There is not enough time for Prophecy to come back and do any sort of damage, but the next map is going to be C-Town, S&D. And Brycey, are you in the game yet?
I am literally coming in now. It is on the loading screen, and wow, Apex take the first map. That is incredible. That is not what we predicted. We're going to see just what goes on for the rest of this game. That's kind of a shock already. We as Sport Prophecy would just tear through this tournament.
Yeah, that was actually quite shocking for me, if I'm honest. I honestly thought Prophecy was going to really go ahead and take it, but Apex just said, I don't think so. We have a different script than what you guys were thinking, and they've come out all guns blazing. few 20 bombs, no 30 bombs, nothing too impressive. But in terms of the teamwork Apex have possessed, you would not really think that was some sort of a pickup team. They really have